Welcome back to Lagfest, where I can only run a maximum of 10 FPS, maybe. Well, alright, I guess I'll tell you a quick story while I'm at it. I saw a man the other day, about 450 pounds, I would say, give or take, struggling to get out of his truck. It took him about a minute, or maybe not, I exaggerate, 30 seconds to do it. And then, as he walked away, both his feet were 90 degrees sideways, waddling like that. And I just said, what? That's crazy. I've never seen, people have the, I don't know, what do they call it? Pigeon feet, whatever, where it's just sideways, a lot of people have that. But this was just the most extreme I've ever seen it. It was about 90 degrees. How does one achieve that kind of walking style? I guess you need to do it to support 450 pounds. My gosh. Isn't that, like, when's rock bottom for a guy like that? It's definitely not then, because it doesn't seem like he wants to change it, so. When is rock bottom? 600 pounds? More? How could you live your life going through that? That's crazy. You're just giving yourself a handicap for no reason. Well, anyways, the long-anticipated episode 9. Still back here at Toonfest, even though it's February. Oh no. I guess it's time for me to finally get these files off my computer and on YouTube for the whole world to see. I am just throwing pies at a target for now to get the tokens up, and I think the next couple episodes are just going to be training and doing a little bit of tasks. Yeah, I haven't been in the Toontown mood recently. Kind of go up and down with it. And I guess I've been at it down recently. I'm not in school anymore. I used to play Toontown a lot when I was in school, so don't really have that going for me now. I have to actually work for a living, which sucks. And I thought college was bad, but geez, working takes a lot out of your life. And here I am, actually being an actual adult and having to miss my favorite game of all time. But also, the game's kind of gotten stale a little bit. I already have two 140 tunes, and I'm going for another one, but recording and putting it all online and having commentary actually and talking to myself is actually kind of weird, and I don't know, I guess I'd like to watch TV and play video games instead of just being bogged down to putting, I guess, a Let's Play up on YouTube that I guess I'm not really too, like, it's not my priority, but I still want to do it. I don't mind it. I can do it when I can. Right now, I don't have any internet, so this is the best case scenario to keep me entertained. Just record myself, watch my gameplay, and listen to Wizard Yen said blow my ears off. Yeah. What a great sound effect that is. Oh my gosh. Can you believe this came from smashing a chicken nugget? Man, I want a computer that could actually maybe handle a shitty mic, because this computer, it sucks with audio. I don't even know what it is. I can't plug in my actual headset with my other mic that I would prefer to use instead of this garbage piece of junk. Even that was me past having mouse problems. I would rather. Yeah, this laptop is slowing down. I could tell. I'll tell probably all the viruses I got off of all the porn sites I've been on, but it happens. Takes a couple of years, but I'm struggling with my mouse in this recording. Oh my. Yeah, I like this mouse I have. I think it's a Rocat. It's a Rocat. But is it bust? What does that say? Burst. I like the way it feels. It's not too gimmicky like all the other gaming mouses. It's just right. I think it fits my hand perfectly. The only problem is The USB breaks on me all the time. And you might just say, oh, it was just one mouse, but no, I got another one too, and it's still doing the same thing. And you say, well, it might be a computer. Well, I had two computers with this mouse, and it's still doing it. So what's the big idea there? Two computers are constantly having the same thing. I bet it's just the mouse. It has to be, right? They didn't make the USB right, or I don't know, whatever. Still here throwing pies at Clef. Does anybody remember? Wizard. Does anybody remember when Clef actually used to have a Jamaican accent with text and people got mad? Wow, good times. But the thing is, there's still other NPCs that still have accents, so why aren't we mad at that? Hmm? We should boycott that, huh? Oh well. Still having mouse problems. Shit. I'm having such a good conversation. I spoke for like a yap for 20 minutes and it didn't even record my voice. Why did I record me? My God. Can we do this again? Oh my gosh, there's only so much time I could yap for until I get tired. Fuck. I was having such a good conversation too. I was actually talking to myself properly. I need a moment. I need a moment. Oh. Fuck! Anyways, I don't even know what I was talking about. This video's gonna be so jumbled. Oh, look at that! I got 500 jelly beans. Woohoo! Yay! Oh, what a snag! Oh, all right. I have to get over this. All right. I don't even know what I was talking about. Darkest Deary. That's the name. I always feel. Man. Fuck. Well, I guess. Anyways. Here I am throwing pies at Clef. I don't know if I said that yet or not. I don't even know where I was in the conversation anymore. Clef is Jamaican, yeah, people got mad, and whatever. Unlike that guy that threw cakes, you shouldn't buy cakes. I don't think it increases your count. I could be wrong. I only do pies because it's easiest and you could throw a lot of them. But I never really tried the wedding. I guess someone let me know if you get more tokens throwing a wedding at the target than you do with a pie, but I'm pretty sure that cupcakes and whole cream pies, those two don't matter. You both get the same output. And I'm not too sure about the other two because they never did it. Maybe I should. Oh well. There are tasks they released to this game, but I never got around to doing them. I was trying to collect a lot of those the toy trains for one of my tunes, but then I guess I was stupid in thinking that there wasn't an item limit to a house, because I was just spamming down rugs, organs, trains, all the kit and caboodle. I got no kickback until just until it actually told me, hey, dickhead, you can't keep buying all this stuff. We're gonna limit you now. Oh man, I am having trouble in this game. Wow. And Wizard Yen said it's still blowing my ear off. How does one create a noise? I don't even know how you get a mic like that. That's crazy. I want a mic like that. Except this computer can't handle audio that well, which is crazy. I didn't think it... How does it not handle... whatever. This laptop is slowly dying. All the gay porn I've been watching on... Wait, what? Yeah. Woo. Oh, yeah. Cool. I lost my train of thought while all the gay porn going through my head. So it's February. Apparently the plane apocalypse is happening again, where some military helicopter crashed into a Boeing, I think it was, or whatever it was, pretty big passenger airplane. Everybody dead. In Philadelphia, some small crop duster type plane crashed into the street, which is pretty wild, honestly. You just all of a sudden, wow. Like, I don't know if it's all the aliens just putting weird signals into the air and throwing off all the airplanes and helicopters and making them crash into each other. And that must be it, right? Because there was that drone thing a couple months ago in New Jersey, and they're trying to cover up the aliens. But now, yeah, it has to be, right? That's my thought about it. Whatever. So, it looks like I'm about to start training up, actually, for once. I hope my audio is still recording it, so I don't have to yap again. Well, I got so far, too. I had a good thing going on until just recently. So, alright. I guess I'm going to take advantage now, get into a building with my 2 other tunes. Yes, I know I'm cheating with my other 2 tunes, but it's not that hard to get into another group with other people. Plus, I overtrain. I train too much, and I don't even save anything for the stupid 24 stories, which I should do with coming up. Get a job. So I think I'm training up sound first, because in my opinion, you should always train up the gag you want to plant organically, because of course it takes 21 days to fully grow your level 7 organic gag, which is crazy, honestly. I don't even know why they made it take that long. It should all be decreased to 1/3 of what it is. That's just have day for level 1, 2 days for level 2. 21 days. That's a crazy system. Why does it need to be almost a month until you could actually have another level 7 gag? Organic. Whatever. So I'm doing organic sound because I like the combos that come along with it. Now you might be thinking, isn't it just smarter to go with... Now, people who don't know organic sound, I'll explain it to you, I suppose. Now, you might just think, well, why not? The top contender is always just going to be throw and nowadays trap. I say, yeah, that's true. As long as you're solo or you just want to have an extra thing to kill level 11s with or level 12s, then easy enough. But I personally like the combos that come along with sound. And so, if you're just gonna... Okay, sound sucks when it's solo and just you doing it. The only times I found the only one having organic sound be useful was back in the old days with the back 9s and CEOs, where there'd be that one fog rule. I don't know if anybody remember. Well, of course people remember, because it wasn't that long ago, but nowadays the one fog rule has ceased to exist, which... RIP, rest in peace, one fog rule in CEOs. But yeah, they used to be helpful because before we actually ran out of fogs, we would run out of trunks, and you just need one organic trunk to be able to, and paired with an Awuga, another trunk, and a fog to be able to kill row of 10s. Now, if you didn't have the organic, the plus 2 extra points, the level 10s would still be standing, which is pretty useful also in the back 9s, because a lot of bozos would go into a back 9 and not bring enough sound to a place where we only use sound for the entire time most of the time. which was pretty bonkers. You know, you would see people coming with just 2 awoogas. Or, yeah, whatever. Uh, the old back nines were such a pain in the ass, especially with the wrong group. Oh, nightmare fuel, man. Jeez. Anybody remember when it used to take 7 back nines to do a max option run? I remember my max boss bot back in the day. What a grind that was. My gosh. So a back 9 takes 1 hour, and it'd take at least 7 hours to do it. I don't even know how many back 9s it takes to max out your suit, but oh, jeez. But I was dedicated back into the grind. Good times. And so, yeah, with Wildcat, I maxed out Cellbot, Cashbot, then Bossbot. Never did Law, because I was anti-Law back then, but I've changed my ways, become less stubborn, I guess. And so I just went on a tangent. So anyways, yeah, sound is not good organically by itself. With the group, that's when it really shines. You'll be able to kill, a lot more options will be available. As for example, you could kill roll level 12s with 3 organic fogs. You could kill roll level 14s with 4 organic fogs. You could kill a level 11 with 2 organic fogs and a trunk. You could kill a level 8 with organic fog and a trunk. You could kill level 6 with 2 organic trunks. You know, there's a lot of more options that come available. And especially for the CFO too, it could become very useful with all the different wonky levels that come out. And I've done runs with 4 organic fogs or 4 organic sounds where we never came close to running out of fogs. We still had at least 1 each, just about. It's very satisfying to know the combos too. Yeah, but anyways, if you don't want to bother with that and just stick to the old combos, then that's fine. Organic throw and trap are still good. Now, I guess I can rank all the organics. There's Tune Up, which I would rank last. There's no point, because you never really are in a fit situation unless really in the boiler, where Tune Up is very important to... Yeah, very important. But even so, you still have Unites, and they had a Unite buff nerf anyways, but still. Everybody has them, so it's not like everybody... Yeah, whatever. There's no point of getting it. Even with, I think, the buff and the 20% of boost, and I think accuracy boost, it still sucks. It's not good at all. There's so many other good options, at least 3 in my opinion. I think the second worst is Lure. Now, to get extra accuracy is just almost completely pointless nowadays, for at least in my opinion. It was never really good to begin with, because there used to be a mechanic in the game where if you did Tune Up, even if people were full on health and did trap, then that's an accuracy boost and most likely to land all the 99 times out of 100, or I guess 95 times out of 100, I don't know. And so you didn't really need the organic boost to it. And plus organic, I feel like it missed a lot more times than it would, just about as much as it would be non-organic. You're not really helping out the team with, because even though they got rid of that tune-up mechanic, which was so, I don't know, I hate how they did that, because it was such a niche mechanic, and it's so cool to know mechanics to a game that maybe a lot of people don't know. And the fact that they got rid of it for pretty much no reason, in my opinion, was pretty disrespectful. But then they replaced that with double lure. So I guess they thought they implement double the. It used to be that if you did the more lures you did, the worse it would get, but now it's the better it gets, which they completely 180'd that. So don't do organic lure. It doesn't help. Maybe to start training off with, because training lure is so annoying, but that's about it. Get something else better. I would say the fourth best is drop. Fourth, I guess third worst. But wait. Fifth. That's fifth. I'm stupid. Fifth. Third worst drop, yeah. The only thing I'd get it for is the Toontown. And the only other thing I would think of is, I used to have it for Wildcat actually, because I love the Toontown, getting it every day. But the only other good thing that came out of it was that the piano will be able to one-shot a level 12 if you paired it with an Awuga instead of needing a fog. But hold on, yeah, but there's no real need to it anymore. Or not, it's really pointless besides that, because when you're ever going to really use drop on more than, I don't know, when is there only going to ever be one person using sound and one person using drop? It never really happened. Very rarely. The fourth on the list would be Squirt. Again, the only good useful thing is the Cloud, being able to kill level 10 Lurd. That's the only thing I could think of that's actually good about it. The third best is Trap. Be able to get a train every day. I think you could nuke a roll level 13s with it. And the TNT, be able to nuke a level 12 is it comes in handy, definitely, especially in the field office. And the Trap Door, I think they could kill level 8. I can't remember. I should be able to. See, the second best is Throw, because that cake, it's very, very powerful against level 11s. To be able to have another weapon that kills level 11s is very handy. And of course, the best in my opinion is Sound, especially when you have it grouped up with other people. The combos, and especially nowadays when you have less sound to work with, optimizing sound, especially with organic sound, I think is very important. So I don't think the sound nerf was too bad. Although I haven't really played too much since that update with all the new changes to the whatever the hell, and the factories. So the only thing I ever played was the Cellbot. That was still a breeze, but it wasn't as just nonchalant as it used to be, which, in my opinion, I liked how easy it used to be. Just, you go in there, just having a good old time and having fun, not worrying about anything. But then, now you have to kind of stress about it a little bit. To be a little bit more mindful of everything, which back then, it was whatever. I guess I haven't played the easiest one. I've only ever played the harder one. But I guess it doesn't really matter too much, because that's only the Cellbot, and the Cellbot was supposed to be just the easiest one with nothing higher than level 9, which I always liked, because it was, again, so easy. But all the other ones, I guess Cellbot, Cashbot, Lawbot, Bossbot, probably for the better. But I always liked the Lawbot dungeons, because there's something about it, because they're always random. They have the puzzle. I love the puzzles. Although the Skull Finder, whatever it was, avoid the skulls, whatever, the Minesweeper one. I'm a minesweeper veteran, by the way. But within that, you usually get dicked because the game's not programmed to actually give you a path 100% of the time. It just randomly puts things here and there. And sometimes you have to guess. You're forced to and forced to fight the cogs. But besides that, I like the puzzles. I like going through the. I never really minded it. Yeah. Here I am. That's one of the rare times I think that attack hits. So then I think, okay, training lure and sound is a very good combo because, well, sound, it does little damage. And with lure, you want to just keep luring the cog over and over again. So you see, it's just a cycle. So I think if you want to train sound or if you want to train lure, then do it combo with the pair. It's a good pair to work with. I recommend it. Because with sound, you just want to keep one cog alive and just keep blasting with sound because it's weak and they won't kill the cog until, the 10th time, at least with the lower levels. And with lure, you just want to keep luring over again. So, here you go. Good combos. And see how it's a lure bonus nowadays? So, it's way easier to lure. Whereas back in the day, you had nothing like that. You were forced to do it with tune-up or trap. I guess it makes it easier to train. I guess I can't complain there or whatever. So, yeah. I mean, I guess I could maybe. Alright. So, what do you think about this? I was walking upstairs. I don't think I had my earphones in, but I was just, in my own world. And this guy to the right of me, he doesn't even look at me. He just said, I guess it was supposed to be directed towards me, but he said, "Hey, how you doing?" I didn't respond because I thought he was talking to somebody. He wasn't even looking at me. Okay, he said, "Oh, okay then." Or I think he said, no, it was more like, "Hey, how you doing?" "Okay, I'm good." "Well, fuck you." I said, "Wow, that really escalated quickly from a simple hi to a wow, go fuck yourself." Now, was it rude of me to not respond to him, even though I didn't think he was talking to me? I don't know. That's the question. Because he was not looking at me. I don't think so. Whatever. People. People really want their highs, I guess. So, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, got the trunk. Yes, sir. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Now, I'm making sure to also train and do my tasks at the same time to actually progress. Why is my screen? That's why. Come on, you got this. There you go. I hate how OBS doesn't automatically resize your thing. You have to do it manually. That's garbage. I don't have 20 screens to keep shuffling things around. I only have a laptop. Freaking OBS, man. Man. One day I'm gonna have a baller set up for this game. Just you watch. Gonna have 3 screens, three accounts playing at the same time. Oh, it's gonna be sweet. Okay. And so, yeah, I don't know why I didn't go home to start with. Maybe because I'm just brain dead half the time. And I don't know if they. Okay, I guess I'll talk about that maybe in the future. But here we go. Our trunk is going down. Boom. Boom. Getting blocked by a tree. Oh. Okay, so yeah, I haven't been playing this game. The last time I played this game was in September when the Toon Fests were going on, and I haven't played since. I basically just grinded out until I got burnt out a little bit, even though I it's hard to do the same thing over and over again, you know? I'm the only way to play Toontown nowadays is to progress the tune up all the way till he does everything. Then do the same thing again. You know? And it's fine, I guess, for a little while, but then at some point, like me, I get burnt out and have to stop for a while until I can do it again. But the deep root love I have for this game can never be I can never shake it. There's so many fond memories. I've played this game. There the time I haven't played this game versus the time I have played this game. I don't even know how to explain this. I sound like an idiot. Basically, for the first 6 years of my life, I haven't played this game. For the next 17, almost triple my age, I haven't played this game. I've played this game. If if my logic can even get through your head, I don't know. I sound like a bozo. I'm not Einstein here. I'm not freaking Irwin Smith and for the Scouts having a hyped up speech or anything. I can't talk at all. I suck at talking. I'm a circus when I talk. Holy smokes. So, but here I am learning how to do it. If I gotta learn more dry humor, I guess, because if Charlie could sit in front of a camera and microphone and just talk about something just for 10 minutes straight, easy enough. That's your video for the day. What is your ask? And then, how hard is that? But I guess you have to actually have a sense of humor. So, oh, I found a 5 story, eh? Oh. It's 8:30 a.m. I started doing this around 7:30, and I've been failing to talk. Here we are. I think this will be the last building for the episode. Doing 2 buildings today. I know, an action-packed series going on here. But as time goes on, more boss fights and stuff will happen, I guess. But we're in the prep phase here. We can only I don't like to go into boss fights without max gags mostly. Is that weird? I know a lot of people go into boss fights with just nothing at all, really. Especially nowadays, you could just join a random group with level 5 cream pie, level 4 squirt, and 45 laugh. Easy enough. Everybody will accept you nowadays. But back in the day, no one would accept that. They would reject you all the time. There were times where I'd be begging for hours in the Cellbot HQ lobby with my level 5 cake and a level 5 cream pie and squirt and level 3 sound and level 2 drop, 45 laugh, cold color level 1, begging everybody to get in. And nobody would accept me because I was useless. I couldn't go to a boss fight like that, and everybody knew. But now, even in Toontown Written, for the most of it, before boarding groups existed online, or that was just the main thing. The The only way to find a group back in the day was to actually go inside the lobby in a busy district and get randomly paired up with each other. But now you just do it online now. Which I kind of miss that a little bit. Online, yeah, and for the sellbot factories and cashbot mints, everybody would just sit outside the lobbies and outside the factories and wait for a group, and you put a top bubble of bullion or whatever. But for the other two, you actually had to get a group because there'd be so few people doing it online. Well, I'm saying online, I mean on the web, not in the actual game. But I guess that's a thing of the past now. So I guess the one thing consistent in life is change. Very deep, I guess. Yeah, just like this game. I know the creators wanted to keep this original to what the game used to be. And they're definitely staying true to that, but they've been changing stuff around a little bit, becoming a little more Corporate Clash-esque. Which I don't know how to feel about for all the mints yet. But I know at least the back 9 was just so poorly designed and outdated. It needed to be changed for sure. Even with the way the stock options gave you more stock options and stuff, it was still a little tedious. But I would honestly, it was actually a lot better than what it used to be. But now I don't even know how it is nowadays. I never played anything besides the Cellbot one, so it's gonna be a blast to see how that goes. Yeah. So yeah, that's been seeing change. There's been gameplay mechanics, and I wonder when they're gonna release. I thought they said they're gonna release that new playground. Was it last September or this September coming out? Except I don't know. I could have been wrong. I haven't been on the Toontown news in a while, so I've been offline, been out of the picture, been doing other things. Like I was in college. Played this game a lot in college. Maxed out 2 tunes in college, but now I'm not in college anymore because when you graduate, I guess you could keep going there, but. I always thought a school that I went to, Cleveland State. There's big classrooms here and there, and say I know it decently. I know when the classrooms go and whatnot, what times generally. What's to stop me from just going inside, let's just say a big 200 person room lecture about chemistry and going in there and just learning stuff for free? Now, I know it wouldn't be for my degree or anything when I'm getting credit or whatever, but still, I would still get what's stopping me, No one asks questions. All you need is your card. And I have a card. I don't know if it still works, but I still have a card. And so what if you take a test? What if you put in Joe Schmo, turn it in, and he says, "Who the fuck is Joe Schmo?" And actually start asking questions then. But then I guess you should just not take the test when the test comes up. But if a pop quiz came up, then I guess you're screwed. Oh well. I did have a teacher that had pop 2. One for differential equations, and I hated that guy. He taught it so poorly. I hate teachers that teach it so poorly because he would just put it on slideshows, not even do any work on the board, and He would do extra credit. If you answered a question, that's extra credit. It's just, that's how bad the class was run, and that's how much extra credit he needed to actually boost up the scores and bring the class average to a not failing anymore. I was failing that class until the final. I had to clutch up. But anyways, yeah. What was I even talking about? Yeah, pop quizzes. There was one time where he gave a pop quiz on a Wednesday. Every it was a Wednesday, Friday class. He gave a pop quiz on a Wednesday. He said, "Oh well, he won't give another one for a little while again." He gave it the next Friday. The next class. And of course, that was one of the very few times I overslept, and I said, "Ah, fuck it." That's the oh, I think that was the only class I had that day, and I said, "Oh, fuck off. I'm not going there." And of course, he gave a pop quiz that day, and so I got a 0 out of 10. I was like, fuck you. So the homework he would give was just so completely. It was just a completely different side quest than what the actual tests and quizzes and whatever else would be on. It was just so bad. Poorly run. I wish I had somebody else. Oh well. College is something else. You know, I guess there's a part of me that misses college a little bit. I miss how free it would be. You could just slack off a lot. But then again, there'd be some horrible classes and nightmare professors, and you'd be staying up. You have a lot of you have a lot of homework, and you have to collaborate hours after class, and yada yada yada. But still, I survived. I did it. I managed. Nothing in life is easy, I guess. And now I have to work a full-time job like an actual adult. Wow. Actually start saving up for my 401k and paying off the bills and phone bills, fucking car bills. I don't have an apartment yet, but I'm planning on maybe one day when I settle down and pay off my student debt, which I racked up a lot of. Not too much though. Not anything crazy like 800 or 100k, which I know some people like my cousin have racked up. Which I always thought, why do you do that? What's the point? For the college experience. Well, so I guess you only live once, but still, you only live once is going through the college experience and being in debt for almost the rest of your life. That's a pretty wild experience, I guess. But hey, everybody lives their life differently. I live my life differently. I thought about college differently than most people. I didn't want to go away and spend 10 grand on a dorm, more than my tuition. You know, that's pretty bonkers, if, in my opinion, to spend a lot of money like that. But whatever. I only can speak for myself about college, so I say go to a community college maybe, or go to the cheapest 4-year school you can find. Why move away? Unless you hate your parents, I guess. I have cousins that all go to a college that's 30 minutes away, live there, and the tuition is like 20 plus grand a year. And I think they still have scholarships, and it's still 20 plus grand a year with the dorms and stuff. That's insane, isn't? Wow. I'm sure hoping the economy will get better soon. We'll see. But it's still pretty shit. It's still the only way to order McDonald's now is still only through the app. The only way you can order McDonald's is with a meal deal. How can I order a double quarter pounder with cheese and large fries and large Dr. Pepper when it's $15? And that's pretty bonkers. You know that McDonald's has doubled their price since 2019, and I'm pretty sure most other fast food places like that too. So there was one of two things that are good about a fast food place. It was the price and how fast it would take. But then you get rid of one of those, so okay, they're now decently fast, but then you go to a random McDonald's and then there's basically nobody working there and they hate your guts and they spit on your food. So then there goes that. So then what's left? A shitty place that doesn't treat you with respect? Man, just go to India. They'll shit on your food for you for free for less of a price. The hell? And I'm sure it's cheaper. I don't really know. I don't go to India for their street shit food. I don't want people to shit on my food, but here we are. Indians do it all the time. Can't get on Indian rant, but whatever. This is oh god. Whatever. Still training. Got the 3. I don't know if I showed you all the tunes. I have well, my first tune was Wildcat. Then I created a tune with the first Laugh Olympics, like 1 or 2. When the Crocodile and Deer came out, also known as a rigged race, where the team gave a pullout to see who would win. The Fox was going to win, but then the team said, "Oh, well, the Crocodile and Deer won, or with a tie, or whatever," which was completely wrong. They made that up themselves, and they gave us the animals they wanted to put in the game. But so I don't even know what was the point of putting a poll up for just to not have it actually be in. I guess we live in North Korea then. Let's put up a poll and make people think they're voting for something, but it's just going to be the result we want. Whatever. I have a crocodile named Sir David Snap. Created him during the Laugh Olympics. Then the tune, and then I created a black cat during Halloween named Ash. Wanted to name it something else, but then that got revoked. But then I saw the same guy with the same name, so yay. And then there came, I think, what was it? Sleds, the polar bear, my other 140 tune. And then I also created a deer named Hatchet, but I don't play him anymore really at all. And then there's Wayne. I wanted to name him something else, but then again, the Toontown team, it wasn't even that. I don't even know what was wrong with it. There was nothing wrong with it. So, you can't do that. This is not right. Can you elaborate? Why? Maybe I should have just done it again, but whatever. Maybe I could put in a name change again. But then now I'm stuck with Wayne. What am I going to do? Just switch it now? Whatever. Okay, just finishing up training. I think I maxed out Squirt. I like how they made it plus you could get 500 XP instead of just 300. That's a game changer. To be able to have 200 extra points per run now. So if you think about it, to get from a level 6 to a level 7 guy, you need 4,000 XP. But so if you can only do 300 per building, that is 13 plus some change, 13 buildings plus some change. Now with 500, that is just 8. That cuts down 5 buildings. It's a lot more convenient. Yeah, so it's gonna be my final run here. Just about finished. Like I said, this is I like the combo you can work with. Just lure sound, boom. You could get those 2 trained up very easily. And I guess on the lower levels, you should also do Squirt, and I'll do another gag your choice to kill off the other cogs. Because you just want 1 cog per level. And because you just need 1 cog per level to train them, of course. And you can just train up the other gags you want. It's a 3-for-1, Very efficient. What the fuck is up, Denny's? So, wow, I've been yapping for almost 50 minutes. How time flies when you don't have internet, and this is the only thing you can do to entertain yourself, huh? This is what finally getting me off my ass to actually do these videos. I'm going above and beyond right now. Putting in my time and effort to making these videos. Yay! I got 2 gags in this video. Woohoo! And a task complete. Okay, just come on, dance, baby, dance. And alright, well, that'll at least conclude part 9, episode 9 of the series. Like I said, the next couple episodes I'm going to be training a lot. I think I got as far as the Berg as well, so I'm going to have to catch up. So, anyways, thanks for joining.